You did it. $1,000 saved. And for a moment, it felt like everything was going to be different. But here's what nobody told you. The $1,000 you just saved, it can disappear in 90 days. And statistically, for most people, it does. Not because they're irresponsible, not because they don't work hard, because nobody ever showed them what to do next. The books tell you to save $1,000. The blogs tell you to build an emergency fund. Every finance video tells you to start investing. But how? In what order? With what system? That part, nobody explains. Today, I'm going to fix that. There are 3 decisions you need to make right now in a specific order that will determine whether that $1,000 becomes $10,000 or goes back to zero. I made the wrong call on decision 1. It cost me 6 months. You're not going to make the same mistake. Before we get into it, drop your current savings balance in the comments. $1,000, $500, $2,500, whatever it is. We'll come back to it at the end. The day I hit $1,000, I rewarded myself. New shoes, dinner out, a few things I'd been holding off on for months. Nothing crazy, $200 total. I figured I earned it. Then the next month, my car needed work, $400. 6 weeks after hitting $1,000, I was sitting at $340. And I thought, what is wrong with me? I worked for months to build that, and I just lost it. But here's what I know now that I didn't know then. $1,000 without a plan is just a number. $1,000 with the right system is the foundation of everything. Most people think $1,000 saved is a destination. It's not. It's a launch pad. And I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. I know, you've seen the videos. Compound interest, time in the market, start early. They're right, eventually. But not yet. And here's exactly why. The average American faces 2 to 3 financial emergencies every single year. Car repair, medical bill, job cut, rent increase. If you invest your $1,000 and an emergency hits, you pull it out with a 10% penalty, with taxes on top, possibly at a loss if the market is down. You just turned your investment into a disaster. I made this exact mistake at 24. I put $800 into a Roth IRA. Felt great, finally investing like an adult. 3 months later, car repair, $600. I pulled the money out, paid the penalty, lost the growth, and started from zero. 6 months of work, gone, because I got the order wrong. $1,000 goes to one place first, your emergency fund. Not your checking account, not your investment account, not a random savings account earning you nothing. Your emergency fund, full stop. Now, most people get this wrong. They think an emergency fund means money you lock away and never touch, like it's gone, like you sacrificed it. No, your emergency fund is working money. It is your shield. Every dollar in it is a dollar standing between you and going back to zero. And here's your real target. $1,000 is your starter emergency fund. Your real target is 3 months of expenses. For most Americans, that's $3,000 to $5,000. That is milestone 1. Not $1,000, $3,000 to $5,000. I know that sounds far right now. Stay with me, because decision 2 is going to show you how to get there faster than you think. And if you've ever pulled money out of savings for an emergency, drop a number sign in the comments. I already know it's going to be most of you. Where you keep your emergency fund is not a small detail. It is the difference between your money working for you and your money sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Here's what I mean in real numbers. $1,000 in a regular savings account earns you $1 a year. $1. $1,000 in a high-yield savings account, right now paying 4 to 5%, earns you $40 to $50 a year on money that is just sitting there, waiting for an emergency that might never come. Open one today. 5 minutes, free. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, SoFi, any of them. FDIC insured, safe, liquid. Move your $1,000 there today before you do anything else. Now here is the part that makes the whole system work. Fidelity analyzed millions of real investment accounts. They found that people who automate their savings save 3 times more than people who do it manually. Not 10% more, not 50% more, 3 times more. Because here's the truth about human psychology. If you wait to save what's left at the end of the month, there is never anything left. You cannot spend what you never see. Set up an automatic transfer same day as your paycheck, before it hits your checking account. $100, $200, whatever you can. It doesn't matter how much. It matters that it happens automatically. Here's what that looks like over time. At $200 a month automated in a high-yield savings account, your emergency fund is fully built in under 18 months, and you keep going. That is not retirement money. But that is enough to never panic about an emergency again. That is enough to finally quit the job you've been afraid to leave. That is enough to make decisions from choice, not fear. Most people think that moment comes at $100,000 or $1 million. It happens right here, at $3,000 to $5,000, when fear stops running your financial decisions. Once your emergency fund hits $3,000, then you invest. Not before, not during, after. Here's why this order matters. When your emergency fund is fully built, you never need to touch your investments. You never panic sell when the market drops. You never pull out early because rent is due. You let compound interest do exactly what it's designed to do. Work quietly, in the background, for decades. The people who build real wealth don't have better investments, they have better systems. Now, I need to tell you about the thing that destroys more wealth than bad investments, more than emergencies, more than debt: lifestyle inflation. The moment your savings start growing, your brain does something dangerous. It says, "I'm doing well now. I deserve a little more. Nicer apartment, better car, more eating out." Slowly, without even noticing, your expenses grow as fast as your income, and you never actually get ahead. The fix is simple. Hard to do, but simple. Every time your income goes up, save half the increase. Spend the other half however you want. You still get to enjoy the raise, but your savings automatically grow with your income. No willpower required, just a system. You have $1,000. Here is exactly what you do. Step 1. Open a high-yield savings account today. Move your $1,000 there. 5 minutes. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer on payday, $100 to $200, before you see it, before you spend it. Step 3. Build to $3,000. That is your real emergency fund. That is your shield, your freedom, your foundation. Step 4, once you hit $3,000, that's when we talk about investing. Index funds, Roth IRA, compound interest. That is the next video, and it is where it gets very interesting. I want you to go back to that number you dropped in the comments. I want you to do one calculation right now. Take your target, $3,000, subtract what you have, divide it by what you can automate each month. That number is the month you hit financial stability. Drop your month in the comments. Say it out loud. Write it down. Make it real. The people who write it down are the people who actually do it. If this video gave you a system that nobody ever handed you, subscribe. Every week I break down exactly how money works, saving, investing, building real wealth, in a way that actually makes sense. No jargon, no fluff, no shortcuts, just the math, just the truth, just the stuff that works. And the next video is where the real game starts, because $3,000 is the foundation, but $5,000 is where most people hit a wall, and almost nobody explains why. That video is on screen right now. I'll see you there.